The other question I've been asked is how has it been through the distance of study, being away from the kids and friends, and how has motherhood been while I'm rediscovering myself? So that's well, I think it's hard. Of course, it's hard being away from the kids. There, do go through moments where you ponder, am I really doing the right thing by them? Am I um, missing? Of course, I'm missing some of their milestones and things that they're doing, and you think about it a lot. But I also did get to a point where I was like, I'm torturing myself the more I keep doing this. It needs to be done in moderation. I can't do anything about it. The kids are safe, the kids are happy. I talk to them, you hear their stories, but I also don't want to spend my time constantly crying about the fact that I genuinely, it almost feels like a part of you, you're not whole. And there's this constant gap that's there hovering, and you know why. So, but you also know that if there's nothing you can do to change it at this point other than to succeed, and then it can be worth at least you have something to show when you go back. You're creating a better future for yourself, for your family. That's what I keep reminding myself. And I cry healthily. My healthy crier. I release every time I'm feeling pent up. I release, and then you call home, you hear they're fine, and then you become fine. The other thing that's also happened is because I had my kids when I was so young, this 1 year that I've been away, I think has been the 1 year where, and this may sound harsh, but it's the 1 year where I'm not taking care of anyone else other than myself. And for someone who's taken care of people their whole for the last 10 years plus, it hits different when you don't have to, when it's not the first thing, when you're first for the first time in a while. So yeah, it's a comme ci comme ça. I've been doing like proper coping mechanisms, like going to parks, going for hikes, using my time wisely, going to school, working extra hard, like working, like, you know how you work and you're like, hey, I've worked, like that. You work until you require rest, and then you rest, and you know, have you been so tired that even when you sleep you wake up tired, like it's not enough? Yeah. So I try not to think about it that much, and when I do think about it, I'm constantly trying to think about it from a positive attitude space instead of a negative direction, because that can finish you faster than, yeah. So that's what I do. It's not easy. Sometimes it backfires on me, sometimes it works. But whatever the day it is, it's one day at a time. Like, I don't force issues now. I'm like, I have to force. So yeah, and surround yourself with people who, when you talk about how you miss your kids, they don't look at you like crazy chick. Yeah, so that's also helped. that I talk about them a lot. I think about them a lot, but I've also learned how to do it positively. When I feel like it's getting too much, it's time to go to a park. It's time to go for a drive. It's time to do something to give me some endorphins and also help me push a bit more to the end. I've driven 4 hours in solitude, and let me tell you something about just enjoying your own presence and your own time and crying and laughing and being able to be yourself in that space hits different, because then it's like, it's wow. It's literally wow. To I want my kids to look at me one day and think, wow, like she chased her dreams. I don't be those like sit and I'm like, oh, you must do this for yourself or accomplish this. Yet I never took the time to accomplish the things that I, as Njoki, before I was their mom, wanted to accomplish. But they are the most important people in my life.